Hello, and welcome back to Transistor. We've got our hands on Void, and we left off with a mountain of testing ahead of us, so strap in, I guess. This is gonna take a while. Also, why is this, like, pulsing? Don't they usually pulse when there's, like, an enemy inside them? Or is it because I debuffed it or something? No? I don't know. I did notice, when editing, that once again, numbers are whack, yo! If we look at this, as far as I can aim this, it goes to about there. Let's just, like, sit right at this access point, and I'll do it again. Just from here, it goes to there. Can I, like, aim it, like, this way or something? Yeah, so it's, like, about to this tiny yellow thing there. And then we strap on Breach, which allegedly increases the range by 200%, or to 200%, so it should double the range, right? That's what it says. So, from double the range, we should be able to have it, like, all the way over here, but what happens? It's here, which is maybe, like, 50% extra range, or something like that? Like, sure, it's better, it's an increase, but once again, the numbers just lie in this game, and my god, I do not understand why that is. It's so strange. Anyway, let's get into this. Like we were doing, we tested out these two. What about Spark on Void? Void will automatically stack multiple instances of its effect. Wow. But only 2. If it was 3, that would be incredible. If you can just, like, triple stack in one cast. But I guess that makes sense. Hell, maybe it is 3, and it just says 2, but it's actually 3. I don't fucking know. It's impossible to tell. It still looks the exact same, so we can't really see. Again, I really wish I could go back to the back door, but I would have to, like... I mean, I could wait with this until we get to a back door for, like, proper testing. Honestly, that might be the best thing to do. Just so we can, like, actually see what's happening with it and how it actually works and stacking damage buffs and that kind of thing. Oh man, it hurts me because I don't know if we'll get to a backdoor or get to the same backdoor soon, but yeah, that might be for the best. Okay, let's just test this one then. Just check. Ping. Will be more efficient to plan during turn and faster in real time. Yeah. And it claims it's 20% faster, but is it? Let's check that again. Also, I was thinking, why? How does this make sense? I thought you had to have a damage function equipped in order to, like, get out of an access point. Not just any function, because, like, I mean, I guess it's just you have to have a function. If you don't have any damage functions, you can't win a battle, but I guess you can just lose. So, I suppose that's why, but then why can't you just have no function? It's kind of strange. But yeah, so normally, if I just spam this, it's like about once a second or something. I don't really know. It seems to have a pretty big AoE. Like, it doesn't look like it's that big of an AoE. Like, it seems like this is hitting over here. Yeah.
Trying to get in your head.
No, they're not. What are you talking about? You're trying to get in my head. It's actually a bigger AoE than it looks like, even in the turn, which is kind of weird, but sure. So now we've done that. Now we add ping. Does it speed up at all? Let's find out. Yeah, that definitely is sped up. That actually finally is working properly. So this seems like a pretty good combo just for, like, debuffing, but then I do lose Spark, which I really like, which yeah, I might want to, like, swap this out and just put it in a 1 slot instead with just ping, and then I might want to try this thing again that I was doing, and why not do a stun dog again, just if we're gonna, like, try and get over to a new save point, or just get back to the back door. So we do that again, and maybe just, like, jaunt. Do I need jaunt, really? Maybe I should put jaunt actually on Spark, so that I can, like, use my turn more and debuff using the turn, and then, like, use this and then have something where I can attack after the turn. But then again, putting mask on this is also really nice. Or we can just put mask here. That one is not too bad either. And then we have 3 more points, so I can't really do too much. I guess just put breach on here. Because then breach will be the 3rd one to get disabled, so this one will be the last one, I guess. And I assume it's like from right to left. These both cost 4. Does that mean that this one will be lost first, then this one, then this one? If I swap them around, will it be void first, then this one? I don't know. Maybe it's like, in case they are the same cost, it'll be depending on the things you have upgrading it or socketed to it. Maybe not. I have no idea, but okay. I guess that was enough for now. Let's move on. Oh god, I'm almost dead already.
Excuse us.
And again, I should be using turn. Void. Doesn't say that it's like void stacking or anything. Yeah, there it is. I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know really what's happening. Man, okay. I guess that's intended, that you get like you get sucked in from these guys' attacks. But yeah, okay, I did it. It was still kind of confusing, but it worked out. Man, I just want to level up. That's like the most fun thing. Just leveling up and getting access to new stuff.
Should be some kind of override.
Override? Okay. Yeah, I want to get Flood, and I want to get Cull as well. Oh, yep, here's already another access point. Okay. Firewall Override, 1 of 2. Authorizing. Yep, access granted.
Should be another one just like this, other side of the tower.
Yep, it's exactly what I thought. He doesn't say anything. Bracket Tower's rooftop access is currently closed. Please contact an authorized administrator in maintenance or archive wings to release lift override 2. Provide feedback. Okay. Thanks. Alright. So now we already have this inspect thing. I guess I'm gonna wait with that until we can enter the testing grounds again. So I'm just gonna like... let's see what that would do by having it on Spark. Spark will deal significantly more damage to targets. It's 150 damage. What about this though? Does it increase the damage over time as well? Let's test it, I guess. We'll have to see. So I guess now... I guess we'll just do like Jaunt with Mask again. And then we have 4. So I can just have like switch here and bounce as a passive. Could be okay. Now I'm not using ping at all, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, it would be like ping on this one, but I can't afford that unless I switch something out, and I don't think I want to do that. So this is fine. Archive Gallery top shelf. Integrity compromised.
The town's past. It's all on the books. Getting wiped out.
Yeah, we're losing all the info, apparently. So now we just go back? Is that it? Now we just go all the way back in... Wait, oh yeah, function files, updated one. But do we have more fighting? What is that? Nothing? But then, why couldn't I leave before? Like, why would they lock you in here until you're done? Why wouldn't they let you go back and forth if you wanted to? That's kind of weird. If we're gonna do that anyway, I feel like...
We want to head for the top shelf.
Yeah. What do you mean? Wait, top shelf? I've already been here, right? I'm done. Am I not? Am I not done in the archives? I guess maybe I'm not supposed to go back here. Well, let's see. Okay, you're not. Well, I didn't see where else to go. Alright, so where are we going? Oh, we can go past here? Nope. We cannot go here. Oh, there. Oh, I didn't see that at all. Well, too bad. Well, unfortunate.
Let's get back to the concourse.
I see. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, let's check across the hall.
So now we can't go here, but one of them is done. Yep, it's exactly what I thought. But now...
Gotta find a way to the roof.
Yeah. Shut up. Man, he really is kind of annoying with just how much he just keeps talking and talking and talking. But yeah, now we can save and we can do some proper testing. Can we mull over an idea? Doesn't seem like it, no. So let's ignore that. And I feel like I can probably do that test at this point. We haven't unlocked any new ones, but I'm probably understanding this test at this point, what I'm supposed to do, like void debuff them using turn and like apply a purge to all of them and just keep alternating between those while kiting them through the damaging zone and stuff. The dogs were the main problem, so this should be fine, but let's practice. And yes. And let's see what Void can do, all in all. So again, let's just put on Void, just normally. And we use it. Void. Void it again. But it doesn't say, like, by how much. I guess it's just the animation. I void it once, it gets a little smaller. Void it twice, it gets even smaller. Void it 3 times, it gets tiny. And then from then on, it just refreshes over and over. Yeah. So that's both it taking more damage and dealing less damage. So if we keep it up and then check here. Can't check there, apparently, but here, 250%, 325%. Again, the percentage doesn't make any sense. What do you mean they're weakened 325%? Does that mean that I would be doing, like, almost... would that be, like, quadruple damage? Or would it be I will be doing 325% damage? So, 3 times damage. I don't know. It's very confusing. And then, like, for their attack, what would that mean? That also doesn't make any sense, but I guess they just don't do very much damage. And yeah, it doesn't take much, so it definitely seems good to just do this in a turn, and basically just spend the turn using that, just to debuff everything for a long period of time, but then we need something that we can use in turn recovery in order to, like, capitalize on it. Otherwise, I'm just, like, wasting the whole debuff time before I regen. So that makes sense. So then now, we get back into this. So Spark on this. And I use it once, and it's like the second tier. I use it again, and it's even smaller. Yeah, so in turn, weakened 2 hits, so 250. But it still caps out at 3. So yeah, that makes sense. But it's still like, that means it costs way less to use in a turn, so that could be good if I don't need Spark elsewhere, but Spark is such a good ability, I kind of want it elsewhere, but still, good to know. So now Jaunt. Void will fire instantly and become usable during turn recovery. That sounds great, but I guess the problem is then, what are you gonna do when you're, like, in turn recovery? You can only debuff and not attack, but I guess that could be good. Like, use turn, debuff everything, and then just use the turn recovery to maintain that debuff while you kite them, and then once turn recovery is done, then you just blast them. That actually could work pretty well, but what does instantly usable mean? Okay, so I mean, it still has the same animation, and, like, the effect doesn't happen until the explosion is done. So if these were running, and I apply it here, they could, in theory, run through it. So, yeah, I mean, if you have this with, like, Crash or something, then you can just keep them stunned forever. But Crash is also so valuable, I don't really want to delegate it to a debuff thing, but that would be really strong. Very good. So then, what if I also put Ping on this when I have Jaunt and Ping? Is it noticeable? Can't really tell. Let's remove Ping. Whoops. Damn it. I don't think it's any different. So Ping is like a worse version of Jaunt, but it's cheaper, and you probably don't mind sparing Ping to put on here. So I think I would probably rather have ping here, but again, the turn recovery thing, usable during turn recovery, is very, very good. What about bounce then? Avoidable chain between nearby targets. 3 jumps. I mean, if it then applies the debuff multiple times as well, that could be very good. Like, if I do it here, are these gonna get debuffed, like, multiple times? Whoa! Whoa! What the hell? Wait, how did that happen? Oh my god. What is controlling that? It seems kind of inconsistent when it bounces and when it doesn't. But when it does bounce, that is insane. Yeah, wow, that is incredibly unreliable. Very unreliable, but very, very strong at its, like, peak. Because that would be crazy, just making them super weak and not do any damage. And just, like, have ping on that too, probably. Or just jaunt, like this, as a combo. We can just, like, debuff everything on the map. And then have, like, a dog doing damage while I'm doing this. Or just throw out, like, sparks in between that are doing purge damage. Oh man, that could be so strong. Holy crap. Yeah, I think I lucked out here by picking Void instead of Flood. I'm sure Flood also seems like it has decent things, decent abilities and interactions, but man, this one seems very, very strong. So let's remove these and see what Switch does. I mean, I imagine Void will briefly switch target's allegiance for 5 seconds. I don't think I want that, because then we can't apply the debuff again, right? And then, like, it will be... This, oh man, this is so counterproductive. Having this on, you will weaken the thing that you turn into your ally, so it will take more damage from enemies and do less damage to them. That is so stupid. Why would you ever want that? And yeah, you can't apply it more than once. So that is just a strict downgrade in all situations. There is never a reason to have Switch on this, which is kind of weird. Why they didn't just give it, like, a different function because of that. I don't know. Like, maybe you would switch and then your switched target's attacks would also apply the debuff to enemies. Then it would be really good. So this is just like a straight up no-go, never use it. And this one, yeah, that's meh. Doesn't really do anything, don't need to test it. This one, Void will render the user undetectable while preparing the effect. So half a second of stealth. Doesn't seem that useful comparatively, but I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, it's just during the animation. But then if we have Jaunt on it, then we just get the benefit of the half-second invis anyway, right? I mean, I'm still... No! Wait. Oh, wow, they just completely counteract each other. This only gives you invis while you're preparing, and since we remove the preparation, I don't go invis at all. Well, that's kind of shitty. Okay. What about if I ping instead? Does that also mean that I get less invisibility? Because I'm doing it faster? I mean, I would have to, like, time that. It's hard to tell. It kind of... It's weird. It looks like I'm invis here, so it can be kind of hard to see when I actually have the invis effect on, and when you don't. It would be nice if there were, like, buff icons or something that you could see. But yeah, so this doesn't seem like that good on Void. We've seen this, that was good. Alright, this one could be very good. Void will affect an even wider area. 180%, that's a big increase. And now they're going to percentage, what the hell? Now, for radius, they're saying percentage, like it gets 80% bigger, which makes sense. But then for all other radius increases, they have this weird number value of, like, this has 300 radius, which doesn't mean anything, and then it's super inconsistent, where, like, the same radius for bounce and for help just, like, is completely different. This one has blast radius 250, this one has bark blast radius 250. But is that percentage? Is that supposed to be percentage? I don't think so. Man, it's confusing. Anyway, let's see what this is like. Wow. Wait, did that even apply? The first one was just like... That doesn't do anything. The first one, is that supposed to, like, stun them or something? But I mean, it is a massive area, and it already is a massive area. Yeah, from there. But then, like, I almost feel like it was applying to a bigger area. Hold on. Than you would think anyway. Yes, here it's like this area. Ah, yeah, I see. You can even see, like, from all the way over here, this guy will be weakened. And I guess that's the same when you have load removed. So, like, here... Yeah. The ring isn't very accurate, this thing. So, like, from here, this guy will also be voided. No! What? He wasn't that time. That's strange. It says he will be. But he isn't. Well, that's also inconsistent and kind of poorly coded, I guess. When it's saying, you should hit this target, and then you don't. That's a bit unfortunate. But at least... this seems like a good combination, but load is so good on other stuff, I wouldn't really say it's worth it here. Bounce is not that good on many things, so bounce on this is, like, absolutely worth it, I would say. And then Purge. Void will slow targets, dealing damage over time, in addition to the base effect. And we'll have to test, is it actually 70 damage? Because this could be really strong too, having... Purge and Bounce, because then we have a debuffing thing that weakens them, makes them take more damage, and slows them, so you basically just make them completely pathetic, and you can just, like, spam this. But then we can't have Jaunt on it or anything like that, but this could work. Let's try it, and let's just try it on, like, one guy, just to see. Yep. Oh my god, it does so much more damage because of the weakening, I suppose. But then, if I apply it in turn, and I just apply like 3 of them, which the damage over time does not stack, but the weaken should stack, then how much damage will we end up doing? Uh, 234? Which is how much more than normal? So I mean, normally, this guy should be, undamaged. Normally with 1 stack, it does 142? Is that? So 142 from 70. Because it's weakened by 75%. So wait, 70 multiplied by 1.75. Oh god. Yeah, I think, I don't know if that checks out entirely, but it's close. At the very least, it's close. So this is actually way more damage than you would think looking at the stats here. So this seems to work properly, and this seems very, very good. Even if it doesn't stack, it kind of does stack, because the voiding stacks, which makes the damage over time do more damage as well. So yeah, this seems like a really strong one with bounce on it. That might be my favorite combo, especially since I don't really care about Purge or Bounce. The other skills are like way more important for combining and adding to different things and stuff. So, holy crap. That seems good, and I guess that's all we have time for today. That was only Void with stuff on it. Then we have to next time go through stuff with Void on it, and then also read this one, which I think we have both now. No, I haven't used it as an upgrade yet in the real one. Alright, so we'll read that next time. Holy crap, Void seems incredible. We'll see what else it can do next time. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye!